Henry Golding is back and kicking butt on the big screen in the new G.I. Joe origin film, Snake Eyes. And he tells people why it was so important for him to do as many of his own stunts as possible.
Audience isn't dumb anymore. Like, they know when you're being replaced or it's CGI, and I think the filmmakers especially were so conscious about that and wanted to ground this movie as fantastical as G.I. Joe is as a universe. Like, we wanted to give it a sense of groundedness and to kick off, you know, an origin story with an immersion into a real world that we physically lived in. To complement that, we made sure that we really put ourselves to the test and kind of did all of the choreography and spent hours upon hours in the gym with the most talented stunt coordinators and stunt guys in the business. And it paid off. It felt amazing to be able to do it, and it looks phenomenal.
Henry has remained busy since his breakout role in Crazy Rich Asians, but says the pandemic forced him to take a step back and instead focus on his family.
It was probably a gift, really. Like, we were able to focus on sort of family time, able to really sort of explore the West Coast together, and be present for the entire pregnancy journey. And that's, you know, it's money can't buy that. As many projects as you do, you cannot buy that type of quality time. So it just puts into realization is like, yeah, you know, don't take everything so seriously. Be flexible in certain aspects of your life and understand that you can't get time back. You can always get another job. There's plenty of work out there for everybody, but sometimes you got to say no. You have to sort of make those hard decisions sometimes for the better of your personal life and your soul.
Henry and his wife Liv welcomed their first child earlier this year. Now he's reflecting on the hardest part of being a new parent.
That first week, hell week, like insane. No words can describe how challenging it is. And it all just goes like that in a blur, because nothing else in the world matters apart from what is happening in this household. And it's uncontrollable, and you're just figuring stuff out. And you're just like in the twilight zone. It just doesn't feel real. And then it starts getting sort of like, oh, now she's sleeping. Oh, now she's not crying all the time. Well, whoa, it's getting better. Natural progression. And, you know, ever since then, it's just been an absolute joy.
Henry says his newborn daughter, LYLA, is already becoming her own person, and he's prepared for her to disregard his paternal wisdom.
I think she won't need my help. I think she has so much of her mother in her already. Liv is such a badass. I think she's just gonna be like, Dad, shut up. Like, you don't know nothing. So I'm prepared for that. But I'll give her my pearls of wisdom that I've picked up over the years. But I really think that she's gonna have it all, like all sort of just in control.
For more on Henry Golding, pick up this week's issue of People on Newsstands Friday.